Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. New York and replacing Derek Jeter. That's a day.
Leading off the afternoon for Tampa Bay, center fielder, number 39.
Now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there.
Baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short memory.
And plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really
tries. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul. Now another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what is
third? The left fielder.
Here's Peter Borges standing in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. There are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And
swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
Jake Odorizzi gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing.
Leading off for the Yankees.
I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with the win. That's what I'm looking for in this game.
Way in front of that fastball. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've.
Well, Matt, they're thinking road again. Yeah, they are. I mean, there was a short homestand, and now they're back out there once again playing game 1 on the road. They may as well not unpack their bags. This is a tough trip again.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Borges moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, 7 hits in 34 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Comes set with the 0-1. Slow roller back to the mound. 1 away.
Batting third, left
at
fielder,
the plate, Yole.
number 2.
And he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. From the stretch, squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Norris recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. In past meetings with Tanaka, 3 base hits in 27 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
To 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out. Stepping in, Steven Souza. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Oh, apparently for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Logan Morrison is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strike. Back with yet another.
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Another 0-2 home. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 down, 3 strikeouts. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's gone 2 for 6. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing. And a miss as they start him out on a pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here's Starlin Castro, and he'll hit with a chance to. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Morrison is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Throw back to second, and now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
The catcher, Derek Norris, is in. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Daniel Robertson stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Way out in front. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
7 in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Holliday standing in now. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, a 3-for-7 line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third, and that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Here's Chase Headley, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting the right fielder, Ichiro.
Digging in to try it again, Ichiro Suzuki. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the. He pulls this one into right. Souza is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Ball two.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
This is line to left. In for a look is Borges, but this gets down a base hit.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yol. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Odorizzi comes set. Here's the 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
This is popped up. Calling for it, Morrison. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Brad
Digging
Miller.
in for his second at bat, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Still all zeros in the run columns. Continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Peter Borges. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Gary Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. And he's set down, one straightaway left. Borges is in his tracks now. And he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Starlin Castro.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Miller's got it. On to Morrison at first. And when we come back, in is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Number 3, Evan Longoria.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. Yep.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And the pitch. Down the third baseline. Headley's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The right fielder, number 20, Steven
Coming to
Souza.
the plate now, Steven Souza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Ready now, Logan Morrison comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
The 0-1 on its way.
That's a ball.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Ball 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left. Headley charging this one, and he'll beat the throw as the first baseman had to leap to get it, and by the time he came down it was too late.
Shortstop.
Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch of the at bat, and there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Split fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. Skied into very shallow right. Routine out there for Ichiro, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. Halfway home, still no score. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Borges. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
So the leadoff man is gone here, and that'll bring up the former batting champ, Matt Holliday. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Souza is there, 2 down.
The batter, third baseman.
Here's Chase Headley, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Slice down the left side, but foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. The catcher, Derek Norris, is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Derek.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach will talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Digging in for his second at bat, Daniel Robertson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball chopped foul here at the. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hits this one hard the other way. Bird gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
This is line to left. Ichiro's got himself a leadoff single. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time, and Ichiro's got himself another stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Yol. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, we're in the 6th inning. We finally get our first base hit to drive in a run. What a pitching battle we're witnessing. Will we see any more runs scored is the question.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in. In now, Gary Sanchez pitches a cold strike. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step. Step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one skied out toward right. After it is Souza. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman,
ready once again, Evan Longoria. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
Greg Bird is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Runners on first with one down. Now a cut fastball, but it's even at 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, that ball was smoked. I don't even know if he had time to react. That ball went right by him and was landing in the outfield before he blinked.
Matt Holliday.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Denny Farquhar takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Matt Holliday standing in now as he lifts it in the air to right field. Souza is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Chase Headley is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Now a